Enzo Maresca is going to be Chelsea new manager. The guy who will take us to the next level, apparently. In this video, we're going to discuss about what kind of manager he is and why other candidates were not given the chance. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Take 1 second to help the channel, my friend, if you appreciate the work that your brother been doing in this channel. 1 second, 1 like, 1 sub, and here we go. Let me take my frustration out of the system first. My number 1 choice was Ruben Amorim. And last night, Fabrizio Romano reported that the game was over. He said that Chelsea didn't consider him as the new manager for the simple reason that he never worked in English football. Jose Mourinho never worked in English football before joining Chelsea and winning pretty much everything. So many managers that came and did very good in the Premier League never worked before or played before in the Premier League. I'm not happy about this decision, but I don't make decisions the end of the day. Let's hope that the new guy is going to prove everybody wrong. But the reasons behind him not even given an interview is just beyond me. You know, I just don't understand it. It's too late to complain about it, but I just wanted to get my frustration out of the system. This is not fair, and this could come and bite us in the backside. I believe that Amorim was the guy who ticked all the boxes, in my humble opinion. Young, energetic, winner, can speak a perfect English, can connect very well the old generation and the young generation, and all the South American kids that we are buying, they're going to feel more comfortable around him. I'm not happy. And this is how democracy can be a mess. I'm not talking about the human right here, you know. I'm talking about certain things. When it comes to democracy, about everything, you need to vote for simple decisions. You know, before it used to be Roman Abramovich, Peter Kenyon, and Jose Mourinho. The decision is going to be made in a couple hours. Done. Boom, 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 done. Now, you depend on like 20 people board. You depend on, oh, we need a meeting next month to make a decision that will affect the team today. We need a decision today, and you are waiting for next month meeting to just vote on simple decisions.
The empathy between the structures. That structure was not complex. That structure was very simple. Roman, Peter Kenyon, and Jose. And there was a big trust on that.
That the way it used to be. Very simple structure. Now it's so complicated. It's just like American democracy. Just to build a road or do something simple for the interest of the country, it's gonna take so many lawyers, so many people get involved, every kind of right in the world get involved in order to get that done. And it takes years instead of taking days. So this is what is happening at Chelsea Football Club with the new owners moving from Roman Abramovich. It is what it is. So last night it came out that Thomas Frank and Enzo were the leading candidates. And I was like, what do you see from this guy? Mr. Frank. With all the respect, I don't think that he had the personality to become a Chelsea manager. That is just my biased opinion. And this is exactly what was my reaction last night. Yeah, I was like, oh my goodness, here we go again. Another, like, he doesn't have the fire. You know, you can tell that this brother is so soft that he can't really take you to the next level. He might be a very good coach in a certain structure, but I don't know if he got that what takes to win you trophies. So that was trending last night. That tells you how many candidates and how many things can change in the space of time. It was like 1 minute, De Zerbi is already leading the race. Another minute, Thomas Frank. Another minute, like unknown mystery candidate. It just was all over the place. So you see, last night it was Enzo and Roberto De Zerbi have emerged as two main choices for Chelsea next manager. So depending on the source and depending on what you want to hear, many people were pushing for De Zerbi. Other people were pushing for other candidates. I was pushing for Amorim. So all of them, I didn't really want to give them the benefit of the doubt. But I would tell you, even if I didn't really choose you at the beginning, I will always give you the benefit of the doubt at the end, because I am not part of the process of choosing managers or signing players at Chelsea Football Club. So at the end of the day, my opinion doesn't matter. So last night, oh my Lord, it was a mess. Enzo Maresca and Thomas Frank as the only known options. This came from David Ornstein. And you know, David Ornstein is like top of the top. And last night he said the only known options for Chelsea right now. And people were like, come on, man, Thomas Frank? So Kieran McKenna was off the list from last night, according to many sources, including the great David Ornstein himself. So I'm just putting all this to show you the process and how we got to the point of one candidate only, Mr. Enzo, the bald one. We have our own baldy. So probably the referees, referees like Anthony Taylor can start respecting Chelsea because we have our own bald brother in the dugout. All right, Enzo Maresca and Roberto De Zerbi are emerging as strong contender for the Chelsea job. Both are believed to want the job. That was last night, according to Mr. Nizer Kinsella from BBC. And then today, I don't know what day it is in your country, on Monday, Fabrizio Romano and other sources said that Chelsea called Kieran McKenna last night to explain to him politely, like, hey, brother, we appreciate the fact that you gave us an interview, but we're not going to take you, unfortunately. Keep pushing, probably go to Manchester United or something. We're going to have another video about Manchester United. Apparently, Ten Hag is over. And this guy with De Zerbi, Thomas Tuchel, Mauricio Pochettino are candidates. That is another video for another day. But I think it was very good from Chelsea to call him and tell him, well, we're not going to get you. He's a Manchester United fan anyway, so he really want to go to Manchester United at the end of the day. Sporting directors have chosen Enzo Maresca. Claire Lake, not yet convinced and still keen on De Zerbi. Those are like the news that, were published since yesterday to this morning. Every single minute you have a new report that contradicts the one that you just read. So you don't even know what's going on here. 1 minute is one candidate, another minute is another candidate. So this came from Simon Phillips. He said that he heard nothing at all about Frank or Thomas Frank. Ruben Amorim was also heavily considered this weekend. All point toward Mr. Maresca at the moment. All right. Now you have an idea how messy the democracy is, how mess we were in order to get to the point that we are at right now. So the point that we are in right now is every source, Fabrizio Romano, BBC, everybody is talking about the same guy. Enzo Maresca will be committed to a long-term project. He doesn't demand players. He's just happy to work with what he got in hand. Enzo Maresca is now the number one choice to replace Mauricio Pochettino at Chelsea Football Club. How are you feeling, my friends? Get in the comment section down below. Be honest. Tell me, who was your number one choice? And have you changed your mind about this guy? Are you going to give him the benefit of the doubt? I was doing some research last night about this guy. He's very, very interesting guy. I think we have just to keep an open mind and give him the benefit of the doubt. Chelsea are closing on an appointment or yada da 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 da. It's the same. Bottom line is this guy is the number one choice. It will be announced in the next coming hours or days because we have to pay his release clause and all the good stuff. So I was doing some research last night. I didn't sleep a lot, to be honest with you. One of the article that I was reading was that he actually beat Chelsea. He used to be Manuel Pellegrini's assistant manager when he was at West Ham that few years ago. And Pellegrini was on the verge of getting sacked, and he took the training session on his own, and then he came up with a plan, and then he made the team. They came to Stamford Bridge and beat Chelsea 1-0. The almighty Chelsea Football Club. So this is the article that I found about him because I was trying to find what is special about this guy. He's a guy, before that I was thinking he was from Spain or anything like that. But he's an Italian manager. He played even for the national team in many levels, maybe not in the senior level. He played for Juventus, he played for Torino, he played for many big clubs in Spain. He was assistant managers to many top coaches. He worked under Ancelotti, Lippi, Pep Guardiola, you name it. So he got a hell of a CV here that we have to keep an open mind and give him the benefit of the doubt. And then the way he treats youngsters. Age is just a number. So this is some quote that I was reading last night. The first day I met the team, I told them that I didn't want any excuse about their age. They are 17, 18, but they are good players, and we can challenge teams with a higher average age. I think this is not a problem. We know at this stage 2 years difference is enough, but I don't want any excuse. We can compete against everyone. This is music to my ears. You know that I'm a champion of promoting youngsters. I'm not asking him to play 11 academy product, 11 young players, but you have to bring couple of them every single year. Give them an opportunity, give them real playing time, not 5 minutes in added time. Give them an opportunity and they're going to deliver. I'm sure somebody like Cesar Casade is happy. Somebody, like Omari Hutchinson is going to be happy. And I'm thinking about somebody like Jan Madsen. Might be very happy, but unfortunately Jan Madsen is going to be sold. Bottom line is the youngsters are going to be given a chance. Age is just a number. You are good enough. You are old enough to play for Chelsea Football Club. And that's what I've been asking for all this year. So the guy had a very interesting career in Italy and Spain. And also, he even started in England. Okay, with West Brom. That's how everything started. His professional career basically took off when he was playing for West Brom. So he knows English football. He speaks a good English. He got the accent like me, but he doesn't go long for 5 minutes answering a simple question like De Zerbi or Pochettino. He knows his limit in English and he goes straight to the point. You know, he doesn't try to throw a bunch of words in English, so letting the door to people to interpret what he's trying to say. He goes straight to the point and it's very clear. Limited in English, got accent like me, but can you speak French or 7 languages like me? Probably not. So it's not a shame not to speak a proper English. If that makes sense? So we have to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to continue working on some of his videos and some of the stuff that he said. The guy looks like he's a real winner. He's hungry to win. And he's hungry to do whatever it takes to win a game of football. He's very flexible, can play 3 at the back, 4 at the back, whatever it takes. He can change the game. In the middle of the game, he can make some twists and win a game of football. Many people have been calling him boring because he got the ball all the time, the possession. But nothing wrong by keeping the ball, my friend. So we have to keep our opinions at the moment. I think it's time for us to come together and welcome this brother. It's just like elections. You didn't like that president. You didn't vote for him. But at the end, he won elections. You have no choice but to support the guy because he's your president now, even if you didn't vote him. So this is how I feel about this guy. I didn't choose him. I didn't want him, just like Pochettino. But when we sign you, when you do the job for the Blues, you become my boy. I will give you 100% support. This is what I'm going to give to this guy and wish him good luck. Okay, so this is the last one from Fabrizio Romano. He understands that Chelsea and Enzo are set to agree on contract term, 2-year deal with option of a further year, further season, or let's call it 3-year contract, right? The final details are being clarified right now. Maresca already said yes to Chelsea project, up to the club now to agree on compensation between, Chelsea and Leicester City. Good luck, brother. Good luck.